Okay, hello, Jess. My name is Mise.
Okay.
That is Latifa.
And my name is Shafriza. I am Alief.
Okay, so before that, where are you from?
I'm from New York, in America. Yeah.
Okay, we are from different. We can see I'm from Purwakarta.
Okay.
The name city in West Java too.
Okay.
And I'm originally from Bandung. Yeah.
Yeah, same as Latifa. I'm originally from Bandung. I'm Sam with Latifa.
Only me.
Bandung and then.
This is different.
Okay.
Okay, actually we are students from UIN Bandung. It's one college in Bandung, and our major is English Education Department. And then we have an assignment from our lecturer to do something like interview.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, I think we're gonna talk about environment in Indonesia.
Okay.
So, how long have you been in Indonesia?
1 week.
For 1 week.
Yeah.
Okay, are you has got like a culture shock?
Not really. So because I'm from New York, it's very busy. We have a lot of different types of people. So like it's not been hard to be here because it's different than New York, but not. I'm kind of used to it. You know, all of my friends were from different cultures growing up, and I lived in a big city, so it's not too different. Yeah.
And have you been looking around in Indonesia?
So Bandung is the first place I've been to. So
only Bandung.
we flew into Jakarta. So I was in Jakarta for 1 day. But yeah, I've mostly been in Bandung. So we'll be in Bandung for 2 months. So you're getting to explore and meet everybody. So yeah.
Do you like explore in Bandung?
Oh, I love it. The people here are so nice and welcoming. It's very easy to make friends, and people are very hospitable. So yeah, I love it here. It's very nice. Yeah.
Do you think environment in Indonesia is good or which is better between Indonesia and America? Which is better?
Which one do I think is better? I think they're different. I like different parts of the culture. I think like America's like comfortable because I grew up there and from there, but Indonesia is very like I said, like very welcoming, hospitable. Like the culture is different and it's beautiful, and the weather's nice and the environment. So I don't know which one is better, but I do love it here a lot. So
Do you comfortable in Indonesia?
yeah, I love it a lot. Yeah.
How about the weather?
It's a little hot. It's a little hot here.
America is hot too.
Well, America is very big, so there's different parts. Some parts, like I'm from New York, and in the winter, it gets like it snows and it's very cold. But it gets hot in New York too. But then in the South, it's always hot. So it depends on where you're from in America. 'Cause America's very, very big, so a lot of different parts. Some parts mountain, beach, city. So, but for me, it's a little hot here. But I like it. You know, it's nice. So.
For now, where do you live in Bandung?
So I'm staying at they have a guest house. So the center is where we are now. So they teach English and different things like that. So the people that run the center, I'm staying with them because I'm volunteering here for the center. So they have a guest house. So I don't know where in Bandung. If that's what you're asking, I don't know. But like 15 minutes from here. So.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever got to Chiwok Mall?
Yes, I went to Chiwok today. So we did karaoke, get to like walk around. So yeah, I went to Chiwok. Yeah.
And what do you think about like traffic in Indonesia?
So traffic is what's different is we don't have the motorbikes. There's so many.
Yeah.
In the States, not many motorbikes, but here there's a lot. But New York has bad traffic too, so not too different. But yeah, so there's a lot of traffic, but the motorbikes are a different experience because like not many people drive bikes in America. So there's some, but not as many as here. Here they're everywhere.
Because you know Indonesia has online transportation. Do you know it? Like
Grab?
Grab,
Yeah,
Gojek.
yeah.
Do you ever use it?
Yeah, so we use Grab to get around a lot. So
Yeah. It's like GoFood. Have you ever?
Yes, we order a lot of Grab. So yeah.
Yeah.
So you said the traffic jam is similar than in America, but if you about your opinion, the traffic jam in Indonesia, is it much higher or not than America?
Well, like I said, like in a big city, like in New York, traffic will be similar. But if you go down south, it would be very bad in comparison because in the south there's not a lot of traffic. But like if you're in a big city like New York, LA, like Houston, like Washington D.C., like those are a lot of traffic. But in the south there's not a lot of traffic. So
It's the same all much tourists to come. Yes.
yeah. It depends. It really depends on what part of the country you're in. Some parts traffic, some parts no traffic. So yeah.
In America, is that like Indonesia using more plastic?
Yeah, there's a lot of plastic in the U.S. They're trying to like switch to like paper or plastic-less things, but there's still a lot of plastic. Yeah. Mostly use plastic. Yeah.
So today I suggest you drink water from a bottle, not buy it from market.
Yeah, I think it's reusable. So this especially, it's like a live straw. So it's basically like it filters the water because sometimes when you travel overseas, like you can't drink the water. So it just cleans the water when you drink it. But also too, I don't have to buy bottles all the time. So I have a little cup.
Oh yeah.
So I carry my water with me, but yeah.
Beside you drink from refillable water.
Yeah.
What are your opinion to reduce our plastic use?
I think like reusable things, like people have like reusable forks or using more plastic. I mean, not plastic, like metal things or like wooden. But I guess it would just take. It's really hard because we use plastic for so many things. It would have to be really intentional, like with companies to like maybe use paper or like some other type of material. But yeah, I don't know. So some friends, Annie and Karin, they like took us on a tour. So like we were on the motorbikes and they took us to like a couple different places and had some coffee and lunch around Bandung. So yes, we're learning, exploring every day. So yeah.
More people in country and then more vehicle in country. That means there are a lot of pollution. Yeah. Do you think pollution in Indonesia is bad for you?
Like I said, I'm from New York, so the pollution is bad there too. So, but like it depends on where you go. Like some places in the U.S., like there's like no pollution, like a lot of nature. But then there's some places, big cities have a lot of pollution. So. I think that there's pollution everywhere. I don't really have a strong opinion about it, but yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Before that, because we are gonna be in the English teacher one day.
Yeah.
So have you suggestion for us? Do you have suggestion for us?
No, I think like continue just like practicing your English, continue like meeting people and friends. So I think the center is a great place to do that because every Thursday they have hangout. Like you can play. You don't have to leave when you're finished. You can play games, meet people, new friends, and you can practice your English with like native speakers. We have a lot of people that are here from the U.S. or other places in the world that want to share English with you guys. So you can come hang out here. You can follow on Instagram, the Center Bandung, and Monday we do sports every week, and Thursday we have hangout every week, and sometimes we'll do other events. So you can practice your English and like meet with other people that also want to learn.
I would like to ask you about environment in Indonesia. Okay. Do you think you are comfortable with environment in Indonesia?
I think so. The weather has been really good. We got here 2 weeks ago, and it has only rained maybe 2-3 days, so not too bad. And it has not been as hot as I thought it would be. So it's been pretty comfortable.
Yeah. How about the population in Indonesia? Is it different with America?
Yeah. My hometown, there's a lot more cars versus motorbikes here.
Yeah.
So it seems like there's more traffic here because there's so many motorbikes.
Yeah.
But maybe in my hometown, there's a lot more cars. So there is traffic in both places.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of people.
Yeah, because Indonesia has online transportation.
Yes.
Such as Grab,
Yes.
Gojek. Do
It's
you
so
ever
easy.
use it?
I use Grab all the time.
Or GoFood?
Yes. I've done it once.
So you said that between us have a traffic jam. So have you tried the traffic jam in Indonesia, right? So when you feel that, where's the more long the traffic jam is in Indonesia or in America? The more long it's like.
Let's see. I think, so for example, when we got here, we landed in Jakarta, and we drove to Bandung, but it was on a holiday, so the drive took 6 to 7 hours. It was a long time in a car. So maybe that example, it seemed like the traffic jam was much higher than in America. But I think it is varied by city. So for example, Los Angeles, LA, has a lot more traffic. Like every day there is traffic. Versus maybe in my hometown, San Diego, there is traffic only at certain times of the day, before work and after work. Versus Los Angeles, it's all the time. Yes, a lot of tourists and
Miss, like in Indonesian have a problem with a plastic trash, like it is can make a bad environment in our hometown, in our home, and then in our campus maybe. So in your opinion, how you can opinion to reduce our use of plastic?
yeah, for sure. That's something that I'm kind of passionate about actually is trying to live more eco-friendly.
Eco-friendly also.
So the ways I do that is I use a water bottle, reusable water bottle. So I don't buy plastic bottles every time I need to drink. My roommates and we try to use towels instead of single-use tissues or single-use napkins. Sometimes I will try to take a shorter shower to reduce my usage of water and kind of reuse that water as well. I think it's important to try. Every single person can try a little bit, even if we won't make the biggest difference, but we can all contribute to help in that way.
Yeah. So the eco, like eco.
Yes.
Yeah, like we buy water from. We do not buy water from market. Like we should bring water from home.
Yes.
All right.
I agree.
And then no use a plastic bag. We should use a backpack, maybe a small backpack like waist bag.
There you go.
Sling bag.
Or a tote.
Yeah,
tote bag.
Tote bag, yeah, of course.
Maybe next question is about littering. Littering in Indonesia. Is it like a habit Indonesia people? They littering everywhere. Do you think it's good?
Maybe not. I think it's easy for us to just want to get rid of trash. So maybe it takes effort to find a trash can or things like that. But I think it's important to not do so. For example, in America, there will be signs that say there is a fine if you are caught littering. So maybe it doesn't need to be that extreme necessarily, but I think it's good to clean up after yourself. And similar to the question that Alief asked is just, how can we take small steps to help the earth right now and then also for the future as well.
Well, how can individuals contribute to creating a good environment in their local communities maybe? And what are some innovative ways to inspire positive change?
Yeah. I think just individuals can take small responsibilities, make small changes. It's not realistic to ask everyone to immediately change all of their habits, but maybe everyone can try one new thing. Maybe switch from, like you said, the plastic bags to a tote. Maybe that's one small step. You can take it right now and, instead of adding a whole bunch of things at one time, which you might not be able to stick with, but taking your time and be willing to make mistakes, to have grace with yourself if you accidentally go back to using single use or things like that, to say, it's okay, I'm human, I'm trying, keep trying. And I think the way to inspire people, I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people who advocate for this, and it's easy to see that they are so passionate about it. And I think it's easy for people can do the same, where they just watch people who are passionate about things, and you kind of get that passion yourself. So maybe researching and kind of owning that thing. So if you're going to use a reusable water bottle, putting something fun on it, getting stickers, or making it so that you enjoy using it, you know. Is your question, what is my opinion on the pollution in Indonesia? Okay. Yeah, I think it's also a problem in American cities sometimes with pollution, and I think there are some things we can do as individuals, but I also think with large-scale pollution, it's kind of large companies, their responsibility to be more eco-friendly. But I think it's not just a thing in Bandung. I think it's a worldwide issue that companies can address. I have not been to other cities in Indonesia, so Bandung is my only experience. But I have been to other cities in Asia, like different cities in China, and their pollution is much worse, I think, in some cities, where it is constantly hazy, where you can't see the sun. So maybe it is worse in other places as well. Yeah, I think there are some things we can do as individuals, but like I said, I think it's a lot on big companies, factories, and things like that, that they can make bigger changes, and the amount of CO2 emissions they make, I think it's on big companies. You know, there's only so much we can do as individuals, but it's a lot of companies that are producing the pollution.